So this is part 3 of my serial, and this serial is meant to show how with ley lines over the earth all cultures are connected with each other. In part 5 I'm going to show you how also the Kaaba in Mecca is connected with these ley lines. But first, in this part 3, I'm going on with part 2, in which I gave a few light evidences that the pyramids of Mexico are connected with the islands in the Silent Ocean. In this part 3, I give you 2 more light evidences. And that altogether makes a very strong evidence. The 2 more light evidence are Xochitecatl and Tepozteco. Here we are going to Xochitecatl, and as you can see then, there are 2 places with a 3D model. And next to one of the 3D models, there is a place that is again having a few walls that are connected with Easter Island. I took the 3D model away and makes things a little bit clearer. I checked a few other parts of the same area, but no match really. And then we still have Tepozteco. We zoom out and we're going over there. Tepozteco is a place very high in the mountains, very on the top of a mountain, very steep mountain. But with our measure tool we can check out, you can do it yourself, and here we go. The 3D model is a little bit to the side of the real picture again, so that is good. According to the 3D model we see matches with Easter Island and also on the original picture. Two more light evidences forming with the other 4 light evidences one big evidence. Let's go through the other 4 other evidences. At Monte Alban I found a light evidence. Comacalco I found a light evidence. And at the Temple of Inscripciones I found a light evidence. As you can see, I gave all those lines different colors, so it becomes clear now that all these lines have a different angle, a different degree, but they all refer to Easter Island. The strong evidence, I also shown that in part 2, is then Chichen Itza, where we found a real strong match. It matches exactly with Easter Island. And then I found a place that brought me really in trouble with my own theory. But I found a solution. It is the La Castillo. If we go there with our measure tool, with the other side connected with Easter Island, we really cannot make a match again. Again, it differs 1 or 2 degrees. And even the pyramid a little bit more to the north, that isn't a match at all. So what did I do? I took the other side of the measure tool. And watch now what happens. I remembered the number of degrees, just like I did in Belize, and I tried to find out which island is on that line. And what do you know? It turns out to be Tahiti. And there are more islands very close to Tahiti on the same line. And when we zoom now in again on Mount Knoll, we see, ladies and gentlemen, it is a perfect match with Tahiti. You can check it out all out yourself. You've got Google Earth yourself. It's really true. I even have more evidence that Tahiti is also not a coincidence. We know also not only about square and rectangle pyramids, but in Mexico there are also round pyramids, like this one. This round pyramid is also connected with Easter Island. But first I'm going to show you the connection with Tahiti. We find at the west side of Mexico another 2 round pyramids. And not for nothing they are a small and a big one on a certain line. That's clear enough. Now, we turn the world, and since we have a beautiful blue line to Tahiti, we can now find it easier back. Pick the measure tool again, put it on Tahiti, and we are going to that 2 round pyramids in Cauchimontes. We have zoomed in and you see it already. You people think all now, oh my god, it is true. All pyramids in Mexico are aligned with the islands in the Silent Ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, now in the same theory, now that you've seen part 2 and part 3, I'm going to show you something spectacular. Here we have all the lines on to Easter Island and Galapagos. And on the same place where there are the round pyramids, we can also make a cross-link. It is clear that at the same place where 2 round pyramids are aligned, over there is another round pyramid, forming a line exactly on 90 degrees. Maybe you scientists are saying now, and okay, that line is going back to Easter Island for sure. No, even better. That line on 90 degrees to Tahiti is crossing exactly line to Galapagos Islands and Darwin Island. So, and now, when we have a total overview of all the many lines, it really turns into a real theory, a real scientific theory, which is not a theory anymore. I really have evidences now. So, please remember, I connected the other side of the line again to Easter Island, not to Tahiti of Galapagos, and to show you the last part of part 3, that also the round pyramid is a match with Easter Island. There is a little block on one of the sides. So, again, you can check it out yourself. So, and that is what I wanted to explain. We have now a line around the world connecting many cultures: Christian, Islam, Arabic, Hinduism, Indonesia, the Polynesian Islands, Easter Island, Galapagos Islands, Tahiti. All cultures are making connections now. When we change over to the sky, we see that many other stars. So here we have Orion and Bull. Here's a little piece that I show you, and I'm going to repeat it in part 4. That when you put your measure tool on the polar star and you make your line exactly through the star Tuban. And what is there to tell about the star Tuban? You can check it out on Wikipedia. Look up the word precession, and then you will see, okay, Tuban was the first precession star. Now the Earth axis went to Polaris. Next it will go to another star. That is in part 4. But the line Polaris and Tuban, first precession star, is connected with the pyramids in Egypt.